Good morning. Morning, Lynn. Hope you're well. I'll just wait a couple of minutes just for other people to arrive. Good morning, Chris. So just take the time to just get what you need. And if you are set up, then just use the time to just arrive within yourself. Good morning, Kit, Graham. I've had some fantastic thunderstorms this weekend, which I've really enjoyed. Particularly enjoyed them while I've actually been sat meditating on a morning with lightning bolts and downpours. Love the sounds. Hope everybody's had a nice weekend. Good morning, Rose. Good morning, Jenny. And good morning, Ian. That's good to see you. How are you? Good morning, Helen. I am feeling better, actually, much better. Yeah, it's been I've had a really restful, spacious weekend. So just what I needed, just to restore myself. Thank you. Okay, so it's 7 o'clock, everyone. Good morning, Philippa. So just get into whichever posture is going to serve you this morning. And we'll do a body awareness meditation as usual on a Monday. And for those of you who are not aware, I'm Kate from the York Buddhist Centre, for those who might be watching later. So we'll start with a poem, and I'm going to start with a poem by Kenneth White, which is from Walking the Coast. So just close your eyes or lower your gaze and just allow that to just wash over you. The loveliness is everywhere, even in the ugliest and most hostile environments. The loveliness is everywhere, at the turning of a corner, in the eyes and on the lips of a stranger, in the emptiest areas, with no place for hope and only death. To invite the heart, the loveliness is there. It emerges incomprehensible, inexplicable. It rises in its own reality. And what we must learn is how to receive it into ours. So just taking a few deeper breaths just to help us just to arrive. Just focusing on the breath, just filling the lungs with air. And just on the out breath, just having a sense of just letting go. Just helping us to just arrive and just be present. And just setting our intention to just practice being present. And we're just going to begin with quite a narrow focus awareness as we just move through the body, just with a sense of openness and curiosity, kindness to what's there. So just taking one more deeper breath. And just follow that breath as we turn our attention inwards to the body. Just following the in-breath down to the points of contact with the floor. Just feeling the sensations, sense of pressure with the cushions or your chair. Just beginning to give up your weight to the ground. And just take your awareness just beneath the ground. Maybe like a meter beneath where you're sat or you're lying. Just to really get a sense of how vast, how spacious the ground beneath us is. And not only does that pull our awareness down into the body and away from the head, away from thoughts, ideas, also just really evokes the qualities of the ground that we can just rely upon. Rely upon the ground to really hold us. A sense of stability, solidity. So we can really feel held. And just start by turning your attention to your lower back, breathing into the area to tune into the sensations there. Noticing any tension or holding, any contraction. And just letting go what we can with the out breath. And the lower back can often be quite symbolic of how supported we feel in our lives. So just notice if there's any tenderness or aching. And perhaps if there's numbness, just really keep breathing into the area. Almost waking up and inviting the sensations with the breath. Like leaves being blown in the breeze. Just use that breath to just wake up the sensations there. And then just following the natural curve of the spine to the mid-back. If you're sat up, just notice if you're leaning forwards or back or particularly to one side, and just make any subtle adjustments to the posture. And again, this could be quite symbolic that we're perhaps leaning into experience, leaning into the future, or perhaps leaning back, trying to avoid, maybe feeling averse. Can we just sit really present and upright, in the center of experience. Without wanting to pull anything in or push anything away. Not trying to avoid anything from either side, like we're trying to kind of dodge or miss something. Just sat really upright, grounded on the earth. Really inviting in all experience. So just allowing the shoulder blades to just slide down the back. Moving the shoulders away from the ears. So we just take our awareness across the top of the back. Where we can often hold tension or brace ourselves to the world. So just breathe in, drop the shoulders. We let go and just relax. And then just tucking the head in slightly, just so we can elongate the neck. We've got no holding or tension in the neck. And just take your awareness up your neck and across your scalp. The tingling sensations. Maybe there's a sense of tightening. And again, just check your posture, just so the crown of your head can reach up to the blue sky. Or if you're lying down, just really notice the space around your head. Again, just symbolic of our consciousness. Infinite awareness. Infinite space. Just so we can be really aware of what our direct experience is of our bodies. And also aware of the space around our body. So we can hold both in our awareness. The experience of our changing sensations of the body as we move around. A sense of space around them. So just taking your awareness to your forehead, smoothing out any creases, any frowning. Just allowing the eyes to just rest softly behind the eyelids. Just noticing any light or shade, any colors or patterns. And just softening the cheeks. Unclenching the jaw. Noticing the tongue soft in the palate, any sense of taste. And just allow a subtle smile across the face. And just notice what effect that has on the body. Just smile with a sense of your experience. Just notice if you can really just enjoy that sense of stillness, that sense of coming home to the body, of just stopping. Just allowing the whole of your face to just be soft. Not having to present anything to the world. And just take your awareness down your throat, maybe even just swallow. Might feel contraction in the throat. Perhaps symbolic of something we've not said that we perhaps need to. So drop down from your throat into your chest. And again, just move the shoulders out just to expand the space of the chest. So we get that sense of being really open. And just tune into your heart center and just ask yourself, how am I feeling right now? Or even want to place a hand there just to tune in to feelings and emotions that are held there. Take a breath and tune in, not leaving anything out. Just taking the time to just really notice. Just allowing everything just to be felt and known in its fullest. And if there's anything difficult, just breathe with a sense of kindness. The breath is inherently kind, so just breathe with. Just allowing a sense of tenderness. And if you can just tune into a sense of joy, just really breathe with that, almost inviting it to inflate. So just stay in the heart center as long as you need to, whatever feels right for you, what's happening. When you feel ready, just on the next breath, just take your awareness down into the belly. And just soften the belly. Allow it to be completely full. No holding. And can we just tune into that place in the belly? Just a few inches below the navel, a few inches above the pubic bone, and a few inches back. Often referred to as the hara, where we can just sit in a sense of spaciousness that's quite still. But no matter what other thoughts, sensations we can experience, a little bit like the kinds of waves on the sea, there's a much deeper sense of stillness and spaciousness that's undisturbed. It's quite vast. So just keep returning your attention to that place in the belly. We can practice just returning and holding our attention there. And even imagine breathing in and out through the belly, directly through the belly. Just the stiller we become, the more absorbed and concentrated, the easier it becomes just to hold our awareness. Without it kind of popping around, drifting around. So just see that as the practice, to just keep placing any thoughts, ideas into the background, using the breath as an anchor, riding the breath to just keep turning the attention inwards to the body. The longer we can stay in that place of stillness, a real sense and flavour of equanimity beneath all that we get caught up with. The thoughts, the emotions, pushes and pulls. Can almost kind of get beneath it, dive beneath it. So just to not leave anything out, just sweep your awareness down your legs, feeling the heavy muscles of the thighs, and over the knees, into the calves, into the feet. And by now you might notice a vibrational, energetic quality down the legs and into the feet. And here we can just tune back into making those points of contact with the ground. Maybe even imaginatively taking the breath up through the feet and the legs. Taking energy from the earth and feeling connected. And take your awareness similarly sweeping down the arms. Again, you might notice a tingling, vibrational quality, and into the warmth of the hands. And just unclench any grasping in the hands. Just notice how you're holding your hands. Maybe turn the palms over, just so you've got a really open posture. And then just moving your awareness to a much broader perspective to take in the whole of the breathing body. So, like panning the camera back, taking in a 360-degree awareness, the changing sensations of the body, sense of space around the body. And just notice any pleasurable sensations arising from the meditation, whether that's just as subtle as a sense of warmth or relaxation. Maybe the tingling, vibrational, energetic quality of the sensations as we become more absorbed. Maybe a sense of spaciousness in the mind as the thoughts have just fallen away, quietened down, moved into the background. Can you just notice and mark the qualities of a calm body and mind? that you can both dwell and rejoice in here and now, but also mark it for later that this is somewhere you can return to at any point in the day, where we can just stop. So just allow experience now to just be coming in through the senses, just an open awareness, including any sounds. And just tuning into a sense of connection with each other, practicing here this morning. All sat on the earth together in our own places. Just getting a sense that we do share the same space. We are part of a bigger whole. And the loveliness and beauty in that. The loveliness is everywhere, even in the ugliest and most hostile environment. The loveliness is everywhere, at the turning of a corner, in the eyes and on the lips of a stranger, in the emptiest areas, with no place for hope and only death. To invite the heart, the loveliness is there. It emerges incomprehensible, inexplicable. It arises in its own reality. And what we must learn is how to receive it into ours. So do sit on if that's what you'd like and it's available to you. And good morning to Isabel and Michelle and Margaret, Rachel and Helen that just joined as we began. So it's a pleasure to practice with you, and I hope the meditation was useful and helpful to start your day. So Shaki Bazaar will be back tomorrow. And of course, we've got Sangha Night Wednesday evening, which will be an absolute delight to see you there. So do take care. I hope you've got something good in your day and you can just stop. It's not too hectic. And sending you lots of love. Okay, take care. Bye for now.